Put it back.
One there. One there. Hello, Ozark.
Hello.
Hey, Middle. Hello, Faroon. Hello, oh, I'm gonna have to read this name before I try to say it out loud. Idiot Intellectual Hippo? Thank you both for Tier 1 subscription. Hello, Observer of All. Excuse me if I mispronounce this. Pasnaria? Hello, Bombardin? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the pre-show, where we sit here and wait until it is 8 o'clock. Then we start playing games.
By the way, Piph, when you want the name change, just let me know. Or
Okay.
let me or J-Man know.
Sure. Hello, engineer. Thank you for coming around. Thank you, us Able Mind. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. We greatly appreciate it.
You all ready for Fast Goat?
I hope everyone's ready for Fast Goat. Thank you also. We've obtained level 1 for Hype Train. It says 94%. I don't know what that means and it scares me.
Kill it. Kill the train.
Excited for Fast Goat. So, I guess before I really start trucking through this, because at certain points I'm just gonna need to, like, focus a little bit. Thank you for the 10 bits, Middle.
Thank you.
For the people who, have played Divinity 2, this is going to be a treat. For the people who haven't played Divinity 2, this will be a different kind of treat.
So it'll also be a major spoiler, in a way.
Yeah, for the most part. Like, there's going to be a lot of story that we're obviously not going to read through and allow people to really say words at us.
But it'll generally spoil things, and also me and Piph have beat the game normally, and therefore we're likely to talk about the game.
Yes. I'm going to be combining a few new and old speedrun tactics into our speed walk. I will also remind people that this is a speed walk. We're not trying to break any records. We're not trying to rank. Honestly, this is actually something I do in a few video games where I feel like I go, alright, I just want to, like, beat this. But I don't want to, like, put so much effort into actually like playing through legitimately. I'll just do speedrun tactics to beat the thing that I'm trying to beat. The entire reason why I even know this particular segment of game is because I wanted to beat Honored mode of Divinity 2.
Because there is an achievement for it.
There's an achievement for it. Honor mode is the hardest difficulty of Divinity 2, plus only having one save file, and if your party dies, it is game over. So one file, and if you wipe, it erases your save file. So instead of actually playing through the game legitimately, I decided to just do a speedrun of it, which I guess counts. So I'm going to teach you guys, if you want to also play Divinity 2 and want to get that Honored achievement, but don't really want to, like,
go through it legitimately.
yeah. If you guys don't want to try to build, like, the optimal team and try to, like, pick all the right options and all that other stuff, you can do what I did. And it's really hard to say cheat, because it's not really cheating. If it was cheating, you can't use it in speedrun.
It's not as if you're downloading mods.
No. Uh-oh. Apparently they're scolding me for missing the train. I'm sorry.
We weren't even going to use a train. We're walking.
We're speed walking, thank you very much. We do not need a train. By the way, welcome the Dubo? Dudo? Sorry, I'm a little dyslexic. D's and B's are pretty rough for me.
The train would be too fast for this speed walk.
We are power walking. Hello, Polly... Poirot?
Poirot? Polly Poirot.
Welcome. Hello... Power go. I'm not quite sure if I did not say this before. Hello, Stink Pilot? Welcome. Alright. You know what? Let's get started. Apparently for a speedrun of Divinity 2, it only starts when you basically create a character, which seems kind of weird. I thought it would be kind of like another other way around. So what race? Okay, so...
Oh, wait. Okay, that's starting to get into how this all works, so
here we go.
Get started.
We're going to go into story single player, and we're going to go to tactics mode. We're going to do regular, because if we actually do fail, we can't stream anymore of this. It will just... We
have to go right back to the beginning. But Piph has done this on honor mode before. He's done it like twice, 3 times.
I will tell you when it stops being viable for honor mode. If it ever stops being viable for honor mode, I will tell you that. So far, just... we are on honor mode at this particular point until basically something happens where we're not.
The only difference between the two is that it's the exact same difficulty as tactician mode. It's just that honor mode is one save file.
So, first, we want to play as Fane. Next, we want to go to Talents and play Lone Wolf. Then, we want to go to this...
Or the presets.
Presets. remove those. Get Polymorph and Scoundrel. And we want to get Telekinesis 1. We want to have our skills be Adrenaline and Stealth.
Chameleon Cloak.
And we want to edit our stats so it is all Strength. And we're
Still
good.
got a skill left over, don't you?
No, we don't want that. We're good.
Okay.
Oh wait,
All right.
hold on. Before we do that, I forgot that there was something else that I need to do. Yes. So, before we move on, we have to be a wizard. Now we can go.
Isn't that... Make sure you check your build preset again, just in case.
No.
Oh, okay.
That might have actually changed a few things.
Yeah, I think that does change.
I will see what happened.
I think changing the preset changes,
It sure does. Son of a...
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing this again. It's still viable. We just had to do a very short restart. Just like most speedruns, you get a bad start, you reset the entire speedrun.
Good run.
Good run.
We're sticking true to our roots. Alright. We're a wizard.
Good wizard. Then we go to talents. Then we get lone wolf. We go to this. We remove those. Get these two again. And telekinesis. Then we get to skills. Get these two again. I do not want that. Confirm. Edit.
All strength.
There we go.
There we go.
Cool.
So yeah, the race we're playing is, well, technically human undead, but it's specifically Fane, because you get special stuff for playing as Fane. You get special stuff if you play as any of the origin characters.
So, the newest speedrun for this definitely has a different way of playing, but I really like this way, so I'm going to continue doing this. I'm also going to go off the beaten path of most speedrun stuff, because I just want to do it my way.
So this is going to be full of barrelmancy.
Kinda, yeah.
Like, pretty much.
We could go in a different direction, but I feel uneasy about doing so we're going to do it this way. And it also just feels more fun. We're going to be putting on these things because we're going to have our little face thing be taken from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those who don't know, playing as an undead comes with a whole slew of stuff that differs if you're playing as a living creature. One of those is that you have to hide yourself in a way. Like, you have to disguise yourself. Basically, that means that you have to either have a full set of clothing, like head, pants, shirt, shoes. So that way people don't see that you're an undead. Or you have a fake face. And there are two ways of doing fake faces, but it doesn't really matter. But basically, you have to make sure that people don't know that you're an undead, or else most likely they'll go hostile. And as you can see, Piph also has a backpack. And he just stuffed a few things into his backpack that are very heavy.
Now, we could actually stuff this more with more things, but we're going to... We're just going to ignore most of that. I'd like to click on that, thank you. Let's put our bag down.
So because the bag is so heavy, Piph basically has to scoot it along the floor and not in his inventory.
This is going to be much slower than an actual speedrun.
But it's also safer.
It is. It's a little safer. I also have not practiced enough for it to be specifically that. Give me that. Just give me that. I can pick it up. Alright. So, this is already fairly odd with what I'm doing. This is a bag that I can't actually pick up because it's just too heavy. Here's when the game starts kind of breaking. I just clipped through a wall. Because I did that, I did not trigger the event flag here.
Yeah.
And these are death fog barrels. These are particularly strong.
Shall I explain death fog barrels, or you,
Go for it.
So, basically this game is full of, different elements and whatnot that you can play around with, and the elements can, stick onto surfaces like the floor and such, and they'll kind of stay there unless, like, enough time has passed or they interact with another element and so forth. Death fog is technically kind of like that in that it can stick around on the floor and such. But see, a death fog is it's an instant kill for any living thing. Uh, if you see death fog and you get too close to it and you're a living creature, you just straight up die. There's no way around it. Of course, if you're playing as an undead, this doesn't affect you. This also doesn't affect any NPCs or whatnot or creatures that are also undead. But suffice to say, Death Fog is very dangerous. And Piph just got a whole bunch of it really early on in the game when he wasn't really supposed to.
Yeah, the actual death fog barrels, I don't know if this is 100% true, but I think to actually get death fog in the game, normally you have to wait until the last chapter.
Yeah, there might be other ways of getting it. It's been a while. But we both got death fog barrels in our normal playthrough much later in the game.
So, things in this game take a lot of damage from bag. That's about 800 damage that I got from bag. I'm killing these guys for a very particular reason, because I need the EXP. Let's see. Pick up.
Yeah, there might be a barrel in chapter 2 somewhere. get the feeling 800 damage is a lot for the very beginning. It is a lot.
So, the normal amount of damage you'd usually do with most of your attacks at this particular part of the game at this difficulty is like
5 to
10.
10.
Like, between 10 and 20. Like, high teens. Like 18, maybe. So, yeah. That's a lot of damage. Like, if you're using, like, straight up, like, abilities and things like that.
It would go much slower.
Lone survivor.
Okay.
Depending on one's definition of survivor, of course.
Those.
So would you like me to kind of explain bag, or?
Alright. I'll explain bag.
Okay.
Bag is a very interesting thing where, it is an item that allows you to, basically store items within that item. Through that, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. It is... It is an item that also doesn't have any HP, so it can't really get destroyed.
And it's given to you for free at the beginning of the game, anytime you recruit a new character, to kind of help with like inventory management.
Yeah. Looks like I screwed up a little bit.
Stay back.
I already used, you're supposed to use the chameleon thing to get through this area, so these guys don't shove you back like this.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna try our best to... Oh, we didn't need to do that now. I tried to use the swap, characters key. So you want to... yeah, we got the waypoint. Good, good. Now we can use this waypoint to then go back to the beach. And since we actually have another character, we can then grab our bag, pick it up, pick it up, put it into the other person's bag, and then put another crate in there for good measure. Then we teleport back to square. Am I going the right way? I hope so.
Thank you, Sushian, for your tier 1 subscription.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate it.
But yeah, bag is very useful for that, but it also kind of has a bit of an added bonus in that in this game you can basically toss objects at enemies, and depending on how much it weighs, it'll do a certain amount of damage.
Bag is one of the best weapons. There is a better one, but we're not going to take the time to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
We reached the island, so we actually get to level up. This allows us to have this particular fight be much easier for us since we get telekinesis 2. We'll get Huntsman here, and we're actually going to grab 2 wits for that. We're going to give our backpack back. We're going to put that there.
You there. You.
Okay. We're going to move that over there. gonna bap these guys over the nose with our bag.
Which, ordinarily, this is a really tough fight at the beginning of the game.
Gonna get adrenaline to get us some more points. And we got this particular crocodile. Or whatever it's called.
It's a teleporting crocodile.
Put this back in the other guy's inventory. We're going to grab this barrel. We're going to grab these gloves. Because we're
teleportation.
Teleportation.
Boring.
Another thing that also is an interesting thing. So this game has the ability to do backstab. And the way you do backstab is that your character is holding a dagger in at least one hand. So long as you're doing that, then you're technically backstabbing. Because of that, also Piph just clipped through another wall. Because of this, because he is technically wielding a dagger in one hand, he is backstabbing with the backpack. You can backstab with any other thrown objects, but he's specifically doing it with the backpack right now. And so that is also doing a large portion of damage, because he's also built his character around backstab stuff. And now we are on the other side of the island. Also, the cat lived!
That cat.
Gonna have to get the cat off of your bar, but the cat lived. You know, guys don't understand how hard it is for to live in this speed run. The guards that are in red are very mean to the cat, and if they see the cat, they'll typically try to shoot at it and kill it because they think it's a black cat, so bad luck.
Grab one of those.
Yeah, Piff's grabbing more things to put into backpack, which he has dumped off on his companion that he picked up to be the bag holder, because you and your companions can share inventories. So he's able to access his bag from far away without actually having to be carrying it because it is heavy. Piph will not always have this luxury, but it's a luxury for the moment.
I'll have different kinds of luxury.
Yeah. The only reason this speedrun works is because of the bag of holding everyone has. Exactly.
Yes.
You could do other means, but I think a lot of them work on a very similar principle of
Yes.
big heavy thing, backstab with big heavy thing.
There's actually a lot of the current speed run only has the bag for like a short amount of time, and then basically just doesn't use it again. I'm keeping tradition because I really like bag.
Bag is fun. These creatures on the crosses, by the way, for those who do not know, they are called shriekers, I believe. And if you get close enough to where they are in your they see you in their line of sight, they will start to look at you, which is a tether, and that'll instant kill you. It doesn't matter if you're playing as a living creature, an undead creature, it doesn't matter, they just kill. There are only a few ways to deal with them this early on in the game, but Piph is just able to turn invisible to get around them because they cannot see invisible things. So Piph just got out a death fog barrel.
The hammer should be with us shortly.
I mean, too far.
I'd like her to be late.
And
I missed my opportunity.
the character in red down there is
Oh,
basic.
shit.
Oh.
Alright. Still viable. I did do a quick save literally just before that because this thing, for some reason, is also not the easiest little thing to do.
So this that's basically the end boss for this chapter down there. Well, sort of. It's like part of the end boss.
Look alive.
But he is living.
Why is the target too far?
I'd like her to be late. There could be void woken nearby. Stay ready. If any seekers survive, we'll have to deal with them. A pity they didn't just this. This could have been averted.
He is living for now.
So we messed up the
Look alive. The hammer
their walking thing. For some reason, I don't really know why.
I'd like
For
her
some reason, the game is just saying, like, no, that's too far. I've never had that happen to me before, and I'm honestly not sure why it's like that. It is a very large mystery why I couldn't place the barrel over there.
A pity they didn't just this. This could have been averted.
Geometry. Geometry makes no sense.
Yeah, but I thought
But,
I had it particularly correct.
Oh,
The hammer should be with us shortly.
What? Why would I walk? So, I've never, by my like 30 times doing this particular speed run, this has not happened to me.
no. It's like games done quick, but our own mini version. Where like if anything goes wrong on the speed run, it's gonna happen when there's an audience.
What happened?
This could have been averted.
No, he should be able to do it by this point.
It's like, for some reason, like the range of...
I'd like her to be late.
You have done this before.
I've done this many times before. I don't know why it's saying that that particular point is too far.
Be void woken nearby. Stay ready.
It shouldn't be.
If any seekers survived, we'll have to deal with them. A pity they didn't just this. This could have been averted.
Like...
Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. I'd like her to be late. There could be void woken nearby. Stay ready. If any seekers survive,
I've done this so many times. What is happening here? This right here should not be happening. This is like an easy range.
look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. I'd like her to be late.
Like,
If any seekers survive, we'll have to deal with them. A pity they didn't just listen. All this could have been averted.
maybe. I hope it doesn't make me move.
Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly.
It does
Yeah.
make me move. What is? Did an update screw it up? I did this earlier today. I made sure 100% that this still worked and was going through this and going through the motions.
I watched him do it.
This could have been averted. Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. Not like her to be late.
Oh, it's what? See, now it works.
If any seekers survived, we'll have to
Oh, so long as it's now working.
pity they didn't just listen.
Now we just gotta wait for two of the.
What?
Look alive.
See, look at all this space that I can throw it. Look at all that.
Yeah, the only thing I can figure is that maybe it's because you're now much closer to the wall.
There could be more equipment nearby. Stay ready.
But now,
If any
I'm almost positive that was just a straight up glitch.
a pity they didn't just
I mean, maybe, possibly.
this could have been averted.
But now we just gotta wait for the walk cycles to be in our favor.
He should be at about the same thing right now.
With us shortly.
There we go. Why am I in battle? Why is the worm there? What is happening?
The worm's not supposed to spawn there.
The
Alright, so typically what happens in this is that because you threw the barrel at a very specific point, the barrel breaks and spews out the death fog, which instantly kills hopefully kills.
there's a little bit of RNG about where the barrel lands.
Mm-hmm. But you want to generally kill Alexander, who is the one of the main big bosses here, and one of the other guards. But you're not supposed to. It isn't supposed to put you in the combat because technically they haven't noticed your presence. So then the combat just plays out on its own, and then the worm is supposed
what is
to.
happening?
The worm is supposed to spawn a little bit more north. It's not supposed to be as close to Piph as it is.
I don't know what's going on. I feel like my save file's corrupted somehow. But I got one way to solve this.
Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. Not like her to be late.
Into the dark with you.
Will the worm die in the death fog? No.
As far as I know, no. And even
It's
if
a
he did,
It's a special kind of boss, so the death fog, I believe, unfortunately, does not work on the worm. But after things are supposed to be going the way it's supposed to, Pip's supposed to be able to sneak around basically with some invisibility and just kind of bag everyone. Also, Piph isn't supposed to need to be able to level up right now because the things that
The hammer should be
he can get from the level up will not
like that to be later.
are not supposed to like be useful right now.
Thank
Like
you for the
sometimes,
subscription.
oh, thank you. Like the speed run typically is just supposed to have you level up with like when you need to, I believe.
This is the weirdest.
We swear it's not supposed to be
It
like
is not
this.
supposed to be like this at all. I don't know why they see me. I don't know why the freaking like weird worm guy was just like keeps spawning at me and then talking to me. And I don't know why I'm keep going into combat. Like this is seriously the weirdest I have ever had this particular.
Are they stream sniping? Almost feels like it at this point.
I have never seen anything like this. Like, I don't know why that barrel wasn't there. I don't know why, like... Is that guy in the wrong position?
The ghast?
Yeah.
Alive.
I think it's in the right position.
Yeah.
Not like
Maybe
that.
it is always there.
I remember it being there when I played.
Because he should be up here where the worm's supposed to be.
Alexander. Boy. Hi, Keen.
Hello.
Hey!
Well,
My, speedrun's being really fucky right now.
So you have not beaten the game yet.
No.
Where are you?
I am about to beat Alexander?
Wait, is he in the fort?
Yeah.
I didn't beat him until. Oh no, wait, you're at the end, right? Like where the boat shows up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought like you were beating him earlier than that, and I was like, "What? He's in Fort Joy?"
well,
What?
you can actually beat him technically earlier, and I think there is an achievement for it. But there's no
Oh,
point
wow.
in doing that for the speed run.
You
Typically,
only have 2 people on your team?
yep. You only need 2 people. In fact, he's not even using one of them.
Oh,
Yep,
how do you speed run through? The game is like hard, isn't it?
It's actually just uh more odd clipping techniques and such.
There we
Fucking you
There we
cheesed
go.
it.
Mm.
You
There we
cheesed it with
go.
the. Is that like from the beginning of the game, like when the death fog is in the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I never even thought to try that because I have Fane on my team.
So this is how it's supposed to go.
Jesus Christ, I never would have thought to bring death fog along. Like I know you can pick up
Well-
barrels, but I just never do it.
Well, typically you're not supposed to be able to grab those death fog barrels this early, but Piph was able to
Cheat.
So,
clip through.
when you're still not in combat, the battle still goes on without you. So you can sneak in literally at the end of the turn order and just have your entire turn play out while no one else can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did there. It's this very specific timing to get that. While that's happening, I'm going to throw this bag into my inventory and then throw this bag out. We can have, like, a bit more strength. A bit more wit. Bit more wit.
You're just deciding this as you go. Are you playing as like a I don't remember.
I'm
what
playing
the
as Fane.
class is. Yeah. Well, Fane is normally like a magic guy, but I think you have him as something else.
Yeah, he's a magic guy.
Oh.
Eh.
Sort of.
So I just backstabbed him with this bag. And so I'm just gonna backstab him with this
fuck?
bag.
Yeah.
How
Backstab him with a bag.
Why does that work?
So to explain for King,
Yes.
so there's many things going on, but basically things that weigh a lot have a certain amount of depending on how much it weighs, it does a amount of damage.
Oh,
So Piph
no.
basically took his backpack and stuffed it full of very heavy things, which makes the backpack very heavy.
Oh my god.
Plus, on top of that, because Piph is wielding a dagger in one hand, even though he's not using it, he can backstab.
Oh my god.
But backstab
It's
can
like
work.
critical damage.
It's critical damage, and it can work on even the things that you're throwing, so long as you're wielding the dagger. It'll put the backstab on to the thing that you're tossing about. So he is backstabbing with the backpack, which is doing an insane amount of insane amount of damage.
Oh my god. How are you gonna get that guy up there?
He's in the wrong spot, like everything else that has happened thus far.
If you really wanted to, I guess you could play dead
I can't.
for a bit.
Oh wait, I can.
Yeah, you can a little bit.
I thought I had that still on cooldown. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. Just in case I miss with this, because I think this will eat up all my AP. Bag has a very small hitbox, so you have to be very careful. There you go.
There we go.
God damn.
Basically, basically the end boss of this chapter done.
Wow. Malady just shows up like, what the fuck happened here? That shit was crazy.
You walk toward
Is Amadia always the god you end up talking to, or is it sometimes
No.
a different one? Okay.
Depends
So-
on who you pick.
It depends on your race and who you pick in the origin.
Mm-hmm.
So certain characters can have certain origin. So certain. Some of the origin characters can have certain gods attached to them. If you're playing as your own custom character, it depends on your race.
Do you just have the Red Prince just to carry stuff for you? Like, he's not even here, is
Yeah,
he?
I just
Yeah.
have him to carry things, that's it.
But he's like...
He is here to carry things, but also to sell things, I believe, right now.
Yeah, I think the Red
yes.
Prince has some sort of bonus on selling and buying. I have him in my party,
Well,
too.
it's less the bonus and more just a convenience because you can just leave him next to the shop.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bag, give him all of this stuff. I don't need to give him all. I don't actually know why I picked up all this stuff. Here. Have all of these things. I don't want them.
Level 4, you got like baby starter equipment. If anything hits you later, you're just dead, right? Or is there like, what's the plan then? Just
Oh yeah, no, if anything hits me, I'm dead.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you know,
God.
if anything hits Piph, he is so dead. But
Oh
the
my
trick
God.
is not get hit. Also, to explain this while Piph is selling and buying
Real
a bit
quick,
here.
I need to get one thievery for him. That's it.
Because a person was asking about fighting Alexander much earlier.
Yeah, how do you find him? I never saw him.
So, when you first get to Fort Joy, there is a cutscene at the entrance of it involving a lizard lady who typically gets blown to bits by
By him.
the gas and Alexander giving the order. So Alexander is there, and then after that he's supposed to just kind of wander off, and then you never see him again until that part that Piph just did.
Mm.
But the cutscene only triggers if you get close enough, and technically, also they have to see you, so you have to be close enough, and they have to see you. So you can sort of stealth around where the cutscene is to get to. I think there's 1 or 2 vantage points. It depends on which way you want to do it, but you can just kind of get around the cutscene and either toss a death fog barrel on him, which can insta kill him, or teleport him, and then just beat him up while the other people can't get to you. It's a bit more of a trick.
Dang, that's bananas.
I'm not explaining the full intricacies of how to do it, but essentially that is what you do. You basically beat him up before he can do his cutscene.
Alright, skills. The fucking cat out.
The cat is very crucial. If you can get the cat to glitch through this wall, you'll teleport to the last boss. Gotta get your boy back so he can carry stuff.
Actually...
No?
Nope.
So, we're not getting the Red Prince back anymore after this.
Ah, I see.
He is not, he's no longer useful to us.
He just got through the goddamn wall. Of course he did.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Jesus. It just pushes you through. Very nice. That's funny.
Staircase.
So are you planning to go through the entire game with these speedrun strats in this one sitting? Like, is it that advanced, or is it going to take a while? Really?
It's
it's very fast.
Maybe I shouldn't watch then. I'll spoil the whole game. But I'm very curious, though. Anyway.
Continue to just kind of put things into bag.
A backpack should not be able to carry all these things.
It really shouldn't, but it does, which we're thankful for.
Don't go any further, God
I don't care.
Pet the dragon boat.
Pat, dragon boat.
Dragon boat, dragon boat. She is real sad because she's a dragon boat.
Like, I was once a tree, and then I was turned into a boat.
Yeah.
I used to be an elf, then I was a tree, then I was a boat.
Yeah.
This life's weird.
Man, that's big ol'. Can you just throw the bag on that lady and that, like, fucks, like, Dahlia's? Because I didn't beat her when I got through this part. I just held out.
So, yes and no.
Ah, okay. I guess I'll see.
It's, yeah, you'll have to see.
There's also a different method of this, of, like, preemptively having pretty much everyone die, killing another person, and then basically piecing into the underground, and then just sitting there until the battle finishes. I'm gonna do a different method.
Mm-hmm.
Over here.
That was a handy teleport.
We're going to save. By the way, we are still in honor mode.
Well, this is still honor mode safe.
Yeah, this is still honor mode safe. So we're gonna hit her with this barrel. It kind of puts her in like a different stance, so it's easier to hit her.
She has a bigger hitbox.
So we want to kind of try to hit her towards her like back foot over here. Yeah, her animation sometimes, like, gets in the way of placing bag. I missed my first shot. It's very hard to actually hit her. There's
Nice.
1,300.
You damn sorcerers hitting us with your magic bags.
I am missing constantly. It's a little hard to hit her.
You gotta get like the exact like pixel kind of thing, like or like her toe.
Yeah, it's very like close to, if not pixel perfect. There we go.
There we go. So that's why I was saying yes and no, is that yes, you do have Piff's going to hit her, but you also kind of have to like get her over here.
You have to really funk with things. So far,
that was fast.
yeah.
With the help.
The air here has a faint.
So we then
Shit,
teleport down
the
here.
coast.
The Lords.
So we get one of those.
How can this be? Your whisper should
And bless.
Oh fuck.
So, for anyone who has like
Where is everyone?
seen a gameplay of this, would know that it's pretty rough. It is pretty rough. Alright, so let's see. We do want that bag closer. Let's put that bag, like, over there. That's pretty good. There we go. So, we do a short walk.
Go find Malady.
Go
Be
over
like,
to...
hey, get us out of here.
This is the sweet spot. That's fine.
Where have you been?
Then we're out of whatever that was. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So, Glass, can you tell the folks how long... Because we actually went through this on, like, I think, like, normal difficulty or something like that.
We didn't technically do normal. It was like a little bit below normal difficulty.
Alright.
But still, it was our first time playing, and me and Piph went through a good portion of what was essentially, that was chapter like 1 basically. And chapter 1 is really long. And I believe chapter 1 took us, I want to say around, oop. Oops. You accidentally smack her with the bag.
I didn't want to.
It's too powerful. You stop it. Stop on your head. Christopher, stop.
But the first island / chapter took us, I think, around 30 hours. Am I right, Piph?
I don't
Somewhere-
remember. It was a very long time. I was more wondering about the, like, overall, like, the entirety of the game. How long did that take?
Oh, I have to boot it up because my Steam would be a bit, my Steam time would be a bit different because of my other save.
Right.
But let me bring it up here real quick while you're doing stuff.
I should do some more hot saves.
It was at least like over 100.
Where have you been?
Do you have the choker off? Yes. So if you do not, by other means, have the choker off, by the time you defeat Alexander, Malady will take the choker off for you.
Yep. She'll also throw you in to, like, see your god and things like that.
Yeah, if you have not seen your god, then she will do it at that point. So that to make sure that you have the bless ability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bag is still up there.
Let's see.
Alright, now do some
Alright.
just wild stuff.
So, the full total time of our save, the last save that I have, is 85 hours.
That sounds about right. Alright. So we got bag. Let's bring that over. Now we have a much farther distance to throw our bag.
Do you have like a high like telekinesis kind of thing? So what affects that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Lester, for the clip of Malady getting bag stabbed.
Going on the boat. There?
Alright, so
Oh, you're gonna see. Piff's gonna do something.
I'm gonna do something real dumb. I hope you're gonna enjoy this. Alright, first things first. Let's get one of our pyramids up there. Fun fact,
yes.
we have a pyramid. When did we pick
Yeah.
that up?
Never, but the game gave it to us.
Alright, let's set this up.
Are you gonna go? Did you teleport to the island?
Just
Give me a second. So we're gonna go into our options, cap our frame rate to 10.
10 frames. I hope this works.
Spooky.
So I saw Piph do this earlier. I was like, whoa, whoa.
Oh, no. Wait. Stupid frames. I had it. Where is it? There you go.
You can do a different method, but Piff wanted to show this one
I
off.
wanted to show this one off because it's fun.
It's really fun just to see what this does. Come on, little telephone.
There we go.
There we go. There we
Oh,
go.
it's all the way over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna uncap our frames again. Applying.
I'm going to.
So we're going to. We usually can't do this on the boat, but if you do it faster than the frame rate by pressing the button, it allows you to actually move around. So this is going to be our general mode of transportation. Just going to pick those two up.
So yeah, basically Piff just yeeted the teleporter into a place where it really wasn't supposed to go.
You can't actually go that far, and yet.
Also, Piff is going to continue to just throw the teleporter insane distances because of his telekinesis and use it basically to move around because his bag is too heavy and he can't move.
It's true.
Beautiful.
So, you might have not gotten this far, Keen.
No, I was about to go into the city. I did some stuff outside of it, but I haven't been inside yet. I also ran into those paladin guys, and...
Yeah.
Became the Slender Man of Divinity 2.
I'm tempted because I want to see what happens, but also don't want it spoiled for me.
I'm not quite sure exactly how much this is going to spoil you, since you're not going to see any story whatsoever unless Glass tells you.
Cows.
The only thing that you would be spoiled is the environments
Hmm.
and maybe what enemies. But it is up to you. Because you're not going to be able to see any of the dialogue.
No, I do.
You're
know
going to
that.
have no context for anything.
Basically, you'll know that, oh, that person appeared. Oh.
Gonna throw this into the water. And then we're gonna. Yeet. Oh.
Yeah, if you want to be completely clean, maybe best not to watch, but up to you.
I guess I'll drop out for now, but it's very cool watching what I did. When I'll have to maybe check this out later or something. That's a lot of spooky water.
And then you can get context for spooky water and how Piph just dances around it.
Mm-hmm. You just eat.
Oh. Did I lock myself? Oh, no, not quite.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and drop out. You two have fun.
Bye, King!
Hi, King.
Bye.
Yeah, let's try that again. This time, not have it locked up like that. Too steep. Usually I can just get this, but I'm not quite sure why it funked up a little bit. Almost nothing's working today.
I'm sorry, Piph. So, while Piph is figuring this out, so essentially at this point of the game encourages you to go and talk with a lizard lady, so that way you can, figure out your source powers, which is very unique in this world. Well, I guess not very, very unique, but pretty unique. But also, like, your god-woken stuff. I'm not being very descriptive on purpose. She basically tells you, go and find other powerful source users. And at this point of the game wants you to find at least 2 to learn from, so that way you can gain enough power. Yeah, you did it!
Yes.
Piff's going to skip around so much of the trying to find and quest for it and all of that stuff. So he just got 1 from what is essentially a demon. And now he... boink. Now he kills him, gets the heck out of Dodge. And now he's going to teleport all the way to another character and say, "Hey, that other character that you wanted to perish, I killed them, and teach me source." So Piph just got all 3 of the bips now.
Pick this up. Go back to square. Now that we have all of that, let's go talk to our god or something.
Or something or other.
It's this way. Duh, camera. Alright.
What I offer nothing less than the wisdom of
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be slower than what I thought I would be. And then this is when it gets to the fun part. You just kind of fling up here, and then you just kind of
So Piph is now off of the map.
over there. Just kind of... Oh, that's right. Why am I dragging this bag around anyway? I'm gonna go to Lady Vengeance and drop this off. It's my bag.
Little bag buddy.
Just kind of leave.
Ancient runes.
Very
weird
cool, huh?
contraptions. This place is an arcanist's dream.
So Piph skipped the whole thing where typically you need to go and save the lizard lady before the game will usually allow you to get in here.
We're gonna make one of these things.
Make a little ritual bowl.
Put that there.
Put that down in the ground. Smoke it.
As the smoke swirls about your as the
His recess of my soul. But it looks like a
Go
hole of
talk to your respective god for a little bit, going, "Hey, I'm all powerful," and they go, "Pretty cool, here's some abilities. Here's where you need to go, don't screw it up."
speak the spell. The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. There's something blocking it.
though your spell.
Destination pyramid doesn't.
Does answer the call. Yeah, no, you come back here.
Melody! Melody!
Aren't you supposed to be off level?
Destination pyramid doesn't answer the.
Tick tock, tick tock. I'm glad I could have sworn you had answers to. Very well. Ready to set sail when you are. Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
There we go. Was this
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3 done?
If you count all of the Fort Joy Island as one chapter, then this is chapter 3.
Here
If
we
you
are.
count escaping the fort and then escaping the island as separate chapters, this would be like chapter 4.
There's something blocking it.
If you're talking about our bag, we still have our bag.
Yeah, don't worry. Bag's still here. It's on the ship.
Yeah, the backpack's right over there. Now, there is another method that we can do to do more, lowering frames and flinging our, pyramid everywhere. I'm not gonna do that one.
Rubbish.
So because we're at this point in the game and there's no way to actually have us gain another pyramid,
The game just gives you one.
well,
Well, gives you back.
no. Well, it does give us back our things, that is correct. But since you can, the game now realizes you can only have 2, it no longer asks you about, like, which one you want to use or not.
Which is handy.
Yeah.
These bodies have been purged.
There are 2 other pyramids that you can collect if you so choose. But we don't need them.
We don't need them.
We don't need them.
I hope I'm going the right way. It has been a little bit since I've actually done this particular section of the game.
I think yes, you're going the right way thus far. You just need to get around the battle.
The screen stop shaking, thank you. And surprisingly, this is still honor viable.
There's a big battle going on over there. We don't need it.
Absolutely don't need it. So, there's a red thing that those things look like they're munching on.
We don't need it.
We don't need it. That's a gem. It's not some like sort of like red meat or something like that, like I thought it was to begin with. Let's see if I can remember exactly what this is. So I believe it's this one. This one.
Little rabbit.
And this one. So to check if we've done this correctly,
Want to save just in case?
I'll give a small little. Actually, we'll just do a quick save. So we put down our bag, and then we here, and then All right, cool.
Ta-da!
Yep.
The doors loom about.
Piph skipped all of like the either you going to each of the altars to figure out which symbols go with what, or the back door
The academy.
that you can try to find. Piph just skipped all that because he knew he already knew what the sequence was. And it doesn't change. What have you missed? Oh,
Depends. How long were you away?
this gives you any indication, there's about 4 chapters to this game, and Piph is nearing the end of chapter 3.
So this is it. The Temple of the One.
Da. Skill up? I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Now, I have messed up on this particular section a lot. Here we go. Alright, so this is where things start getting a little tricky.
So this is it. I wish you good luck.
Typically, this is supposed to be a battle / rush to the end.
So we're going to do a quick save here, and then we're going to quick load without hitting end. Then we hit end, and then he skips his turn, because we did that. Then we start throwing our pyramid around. Actually, do we? Why can't I? Oh, I can't use these if my movement is 0. Oh, okay.
Then you got your bag.
So we're going to need to throw this pyramid around like I said before.
The trick is to try and get all the way.
Oh, crap. I did that wrong. Hold on. I wasn't supposed to escort the pyramid over. I was supposed to escort the bag over. Surprisingly, still honor mode viable. And now we super jump over.
Yeah, amusingly, our goal right now is to not actually, like, going around attacking people. Just trying to skip along the battlefield to hopefully get far enough away to where you're technically not considered in combat.
I believe skipping over there actually gets me it, but we still need our bag.
You still need your bag. Because you need to make sure that you have it in your inventory before clicking on a certain object.
Maybe around here? We got our turn back because we activated the other dudes. So I want to get like over there. We can play dead.
Whee!
Now we're out of combat. We can throw that over there. Go over here. Pick up.
Click on that.
A little too far. Pick up. It.
Ah!
So good of you to come. The you did. And now, she don't.
Amusingly, they do not kill you.
We are done.
We are done.
Yeah, they decide, don't kill you, but Alexander, you're donezo. And now the whole place is coming apart. Aw, Piff. We can't skip through our favorite.
Okay, I'll leave
Please.
it. This is a speed walk.
Please,
This is
I
a
want to hear
power
him.
walk.
I want to hear him again.
I might have to anyway, depending.
The ritual has failed. The raid, and it was a familiar. Your furious god begins to speak.
You are the worst mistake I have ever. I wanted to give yourself to me. I found that if you refuse to obey me, I will take it all back.
Okay, so now that's all done. I'm gonna save and load.
So that way you get to go first.
Yeah.
Otherwise, typically, the enemy gets to go first.
And then you die if that happened.
Yeah, because you're squishy.
Eh.
Eh.
I am the last. I am the one. You are nothing.
I love how they say that. It's so bad.
me and
I
Pip.
am the last. I am the one. You are nothing.
So me and Pip played this together. And, like, the god that we were typically hearing was my character's god. Which had a very much more intimidating voice. So that was kind of more like a, oh, I see. And then, like, that Source Titan popped up and just going, no!
I am the last. I am the one.
We were cracking up.
You are nothing.
You are nothing. It's just beautiful. That was chapter 3, pretty much.
E4?
3 or 4.
Pyramid doesn't answer the call.
Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. According to game. According to
Yeah,
video game.
According to video game, it's 4. But I always thought that was silly.
Now, if I remember correctly, we can put down the bag, and then, like...
You have to zoom all the way up to, the front of the ship.
I am here to serve.
Destination pyramid.
And now, ta-da, we're in the last chapter of the game. By this point,
I am the last.
I think by this point in the game, me and Piph has spent around 60 hours.
Don't.
She
Alright. We're not gonna pick up our bag just yet. Actually, let's... Yeah, okay, the backpack's right there. Don't have to worry about that.
Don't have to be like, the bag, no.
Yeah.
Boring.
Let's see if I can remember exactly where all this stuff is. Alright. Yeah, okay. Now for the, by the way, this run, still honor viable. Still. I'm not even making that up. I wish I was. So. Now we drag this to around there. There we go. So here's when it gets a little tricky. So we now need to move over there. Try to use our teleport thing and try to find the... There's the blank spot.
There it is.
And we're now in the prison. We were on the boat a second ago, but we're going to ignore that we exist in another timeline for now. We're going to teleport on top of this table, because fuck those guys, I guess. And then we're going to go around. We're going to attack this. Now there's a little bit of a faster way of doing that. You have both pyramids, good. We got another waypoint, so we can now go back to the Hull of Echoes. And get our bag. Bag. Where are you? Other side? There you are. So 20 seconds until over. Yeah, kind of. It goes pretty fast. Okay, we go to sewers now. Now we throw this on the ground.
Then we throw it
Throw it in front of this suspicious wall. We're gonna now throw it onto this. Now we're gonna throw this. Gingo weep. Let's see if I can actually hit this generally where it needs to be. Did I hit it? Oh, I did. Okay. So,
It's just a casual seam of the world.
if I remember correctly, it's somewhere around here.
There it is.
Alright, we're at the end of the game.
Game go burr.
So that was basically chapter 5, or last chapter.
Typically, there's also supposed to be a dialogue cutscene. It's just gonna not.
I'm gonna try not to. Just get the heck out of here.
Now, this bit is also very tricky.
Alright, so I've never 100% got this to go off without something stupid happening. So, this
This is the make or break of the honor mode speed run, basically.
Alright. Just put that there. there. That. There. That. Like, there, I guess. Let's see if it worked. It did! If I was playing on honor mode, this would have worked. So, we have just broken every single person here's brain. They can no longer think. They just have no idea what the heck is going on.
The AI does not know what to do right now.
Said there. I said there.
We're just going to casually just kill these people and skip an entire boss battle that with like Piff's level and weapons and everything, he would not be able to beat.
Nope. Oh my god,
So we're just going to casually murder them now and not have to worry about a hard boss battle. I came expecting normal gameplay, but what I'm getting is much better. Thank you for the Prime subscription.
Dallas looks to you. Or to sacrifice. What should...
There we go. Game basically complete.
This trick does not only work on honor mode.
Nope.
You want to explain?
Explain the trick.
Kind of.
Okay,
what
so
the trick is.
There's a particular thing that the game checks for, and because of how the teleportation works, you actually jump kind of above the box, and if you save before you actually hit the trigger, but be able to actually be put after the trigger, you just get to go.
The AI just kind of gets stuck there. It just doesn't know what to do there. So it works on any difficulty, really.
So yeah,
But if it doesn't work, if for whatever reason Piph was not able to get that the first try, which is entirely possible because you have to do a bunch of button mashy and stuff and all of that. If that didn't work, then if you were playing on honor mode, you're kind of screwed because now you'd have to do the boss battle and you actually just physically can't.
And there's no reloads that can save you because you're actually using the save function to try to break it. So I've gone through that particular like scenario of just getting the bag and doing every single thing up to that point, and I've failed that point so many times. So, yes. The trick is that you need to do a teleportation over to a specific spawn while not hitting a particular like event wall, jumping over the event wall, saving before you hit the ground, and then being able to, yeah, that took about an hour and change. Just under an hour and a half. Not bad for a nice jog around the park, huh?
The biggest hiccup was the weird death fog worm thing that happened.
That was so weird. Like, if you ever see me do this again, you will never see that again. Okay.
But that was a casual look at some of the speedrunning stuff in Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition.
Yep.
This game is very long. Like I said, me and Piph were on easy and we did a whole bunch of stuff and we didn't even do all of it.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point we were just like, we just want to get to the end of the game.
Mhm.
And our playthrough took about 85 hours.
Yep. Actually getting off the first island took us quite some time as well. Like, that by itself was an insane amount. Um, that was actually majority of our playthrough, actually, was getting just off the island. The
And doing everything, or almost everything, on.
So, I think the speedrun of this game, of the any category, is... Mind you, we did it on a harder difficulty, so you can't really do exactly what they did to get through this difficulty, because it's very, like, exact stat-based stuff. The actual speedrun, I think, world record at the moment is 19 minutes and some change. They used the bag fling 2 more times than I did, the one that allows them to kind of snap through all of that, and doesn't use the bag as much as I do. They found a way to really utilize the death fog a lot more creatively, and not really need to actually have almost any bag after a certain point. So yeah.
Yeah.
That was Divinity 2 Original Sin Speedwalk. I have a
It
lot
was
more.
also... Oh, sorry.
I have a lot more time than I thought I would. So if you guys want to have like any particular questions, now's the time before I really get into the next game.
Yeah, Piph also did manage to do basically the same thing, albeit with slightly different stuff, with a character that was not undead too. It makes it much easier to be an undead and do this. But he was able to do it playing as Ifan,
Yeah.
who is a living human guy.
Yeah, I wanted to get the Ifan's
Ifan's 2 achievements for his story stuff.
yeah, his story stuff was pretty much all at the end.
All right at the end, yeah.
So I did this technique on the lower difficulty with a human. So there you go.
Thank you, Bear C, for the subscription at tier 1.
We greatly appreciate it. I'm so glad everyone really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoy the next game as much as I enjoy it, because the next game is going to be Sayonara Wild Hearts. If you haven't heard about this game, it is a trip, a very literal trip.
It is a very literal trip. Oh, but we do have a warning, right?
We do have a warning. Before we get into that, and it might be a little bit until we do, the game has flashing lights. So, if you have epilepsy problems, specifically the visual kind, you might not want to actually see the game, because it is very flashy, and not in like a, oh man, look how spectacular this is, even though it is that. It literally flashes at you.
Almost like strobe lights and such.
Now, I don't know if the game does have any particular epilepsy problems or warnings or anything like that, but we're going to give it here just in case. Also, I guess it's that time to actually get J-Man or you to change the titles, right?
Yeah, message J-Man.
Message J-Man? You got it.
Speedwalk game Gopher, we got time.
We do have so much time. Let's see, where's that J-Man?
If the worm thing worked out like it was supposed to right at the start, we would have had even more time.
Yeah. A lot more time, actually. We hit a lot of the things that usually don't do well, like, almost immediately, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I love the Sayonara Wild Hearts. The game and soundtrack is fantastic. It's very, very good.
Change titles time. Burr. I'm glad that people liked Burr. I'm glad that people like Schmovement. I like it's one of the few games I've actually learned how to speedrun. And it's really fun to actually see after, like, people usually play this for like 60 hours to just see somebody go like, like an hour and a half, you get through that.
This game is very long if you're playing through it normally.
Yes.
Even if you decide to, like, optimize how you're playing, it's still decently long.
Yeah. Lots of fights. And if
lots of fights.
If you
lots
do
of fights, lots of dialogue.
If you do skip things in the game, you're going to be underleveled, and the game doesn't want you to be underleveled. It's usually balanced for you to basically have done all of the things.
Or at least a good portion of the things.
We were skipping like only a few things in the game, and just like, you are underleveled. I'm like, oh, okay.
We skipped a few things in the second area and the first area, but not very many. We skipped a lot more things when we reached the third area.
Yeah.
We didn't even, like, do anything with the Sallow Man.
Yeah.
We just did not interact with that.
It's hard to interact with him.
Yeah. We skipped that. We skipped a few other things. We skipped a few of the academy stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the time me and Piph reached the final chapter, we were a little underleveled for the game, which made the fights interesting for a while.
Oh, it sure did.
Poor Fane was I was in control of 3 characters. Piph was in control of his one character, and poor Fane, I had him around, I don't know, to see what his story was like, and he was so not useful in our party comp because I made him a wizard in a party full of physical damage users. So the poor boy, never entirely useful other than for buff. He was basically our buffer.
Yeah. I have to restart my Steam. For some reason it wasn't opening game.
Oh. Yeah, this is a small break before Piph switches over to Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yeah.
Again, if you have problems with flashing light stuff, this game has a fair bit of it, so be warned.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Okay, game. Then
while that is also being set up, I will be
Not
right
long
back.
ago,
Okay.
in a town much like yours, there was a young woman who was very happy. Until one day her heart broke so violently.
Oh.
In time.
Here we go.
So our saga begins tonight. Yet eons ago, just here, yet light years away.
How long is this game? About an hour. So I've been really liking this game. You'll get to see what it's all about soon. But I just want to, just before we actually start, I want to highlight something. There's these, Zodiac things, and there's all of the Zodiacs, and then there's the side B of the Zodiacs, like this. And they have, like, little riddles. That you have to kind of figure out what it is, and then it will unlock. You can accidentally do a few of these, but, like, it's really cool how they do this. This is a high visuals, high audio game. So if you guys like anime, if you like bombacity, if you like pretty colors, if you like intensity, this game has all of those. If you like music too, it's a nice soundtrack. This game is actually an album, basically, from what I can tell, from what I've heard around. That has a game sort of that you can play with it. And it works beautifully. This is one of my favorite games that I've played most recently. We're going to take a small break to have everyone kind of settle down, kind of get in the mood, wait for Glass to come back. Technically, this is we could have this as a speedrun of this game, but most of this game really can't slow down, if that makes sense. Also, as an aspiring, like, person that's been trying to make video games, this is a very neat, like, scope into what simplistic visuals can really give a game. Glass has actually seen a lot of this. We'll probably actually just start up now and just show you guys. Oh my goodness, I hope you guys get excited about this. I am always excited about this.
Long ago, a harmonious universe existed beyond ours, and 3 divine arcana watched over it. But one night, a cursed arcana intersected the astral highways, and along with her star-crossed allies, they stole all harmony and hid it in their vile hearts. Before the divine trio started to fade, they created a heroine from the shards of a broken heart, and hoped that she would one day be strong enough to save their world.
I love the opening to this game. Audio seems low? That has to be fixed. Low, are you sure? It is deafeningly loud on my side. Now it's good? Okay. Okay. Alright. So, this is a very, like... It does something that a lot of games nowadays don't really do too often. Which is, like, give a lot of, like, big points, nice visuals, bips and clicks, big, shiny, just, like, here's just numbers. I love it. Is the music still, like... Can you hear that thing? Hear it freaking bumping? Just visual overload, I love it. Cool. Nice, nice.
I am returned.
Welcome to Hate Hell Valley.
Oh, not bad.
There's the Wheels of Fortune. So, a lot of these, like, traffic things and walls and things like that. These are all, like, things that can kill me. And that will kind of break my combo, getting me less points. This is a very points-forward game. I'm actually trying to get to 1,000,000 points to get a gold rating on this. But also, I just think it would be really cool to show you guys this entire game. Look at this. Constantly putting in, like, new mechanics. So, I like how this game starts out, like, really strong, and then somehow increases throughout the entirety of the game. It's kind of amazing. So this is the first level that I feel like death is very possible. There's one particular section that I'm not very good at. So, the game's chorus is Begin Again, and I've played this level so many times. So when it just kicks up going Begin Again, I'm like, oh, here we go again. I think it's after this fire? Yeah, that usually kills me. It's a very odd, like, section. Ah, dang it. Ah, feels bad. I cannot get over how beautiful this game is. Oh yeah, they insta-kill. There's no life system in this. You either die or you do not die. Though this game is usually very kind about you actually dying. There is a mode that literally makes you go through this entire game without dying once. It's a little rough. And there's a lot of small pitfalls this game has. Like right here, it's actually a much smaller landing platform than you think. So there will be a little bit something extra at the end of this stream, hopefully. So now the teleporting starts happening. Oh, I missed that one somehow. I'm missing a lot of points on this one. Ooh. I love the woods. The woods is one of my favorite, like, levels, series. I love the, quote-unquote boss of this one. So all these trees are also death.
Gosh darn motorcycles and their gains.
Here they go. Here comes the funky level. Hope my bitrate's doing okay.
Well, at least on Discord it is. I don't know about the actual stream.
How was that level? That's right, they're robots now!
The robot wolves!
Oh, we got guns now. Die.
Why wouldn't they robo wolves? Why not?
Here comes one of my favorite levels in songs. Here we go. God, I love that level.
You murdered them.
I sure did. That's actually a point in this game. Please note that I did murder them. The tower. this is the level I practice on least. So I know this level, but not as well as the other ones. Yeah, it's a little Azure's Wrath, but like, man.
Ooh, Wells really likes this one. Oh, maybe it's the next level.
Oh, the next level's amazing. Two? As Axel would say.
Cool.
I love this level.
Two of them. Two of them. This one's also pretty good. There's a lot of good levels. Dude, is that a Buster Sword?
Sure is. I told you, if you like anime, you'll probably like this game. Yeah, that one's a little hard. You have to actually, like, just pick a side, and if you don't, you just die. I was a little hesitant about which one to choose. Wasn't great. Then this.
Dude, is that a Mega Buster Sword?
Kingdom Hearts, am I right? Here we go! It's a jet plane now, let's go! What? think I remember this one. Oh, it's this one. Okay, yeah. I think I was thinking of another level. But now I remember what this one is all about. Missing so many points. I'm panicking.
Nobody panic!
Oh, this one's a nice level. The Chariot. Get a fucking car! Here we go! Different driving mechanics. Drifting! So what this area actually... It will actually push you, and you have to actually, like, drive against it. It's pretty neat. Oh, wrong way. Eh. Drifting absolutely gives you points. There's actually one of the riddles is to actually get 0 points in that level. It's pretty cool. I really like that one. I think this might be my least favorite level. That's not saying much, because it's still pretty good. Very drifty. Almost like Star Fox-esque. Going to Andros. There's the Tetrominoes. Thanks, J-Man, for giving me that name of Tetrominoes. Pretty cool. Missed it.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, very Virtual Boy. I like the little, like, Game Boy thing that they had. How's level? It says Hermit64. That's pretty good. little trapped. That's fine. I do like this level a lot.
Kill them!
I love this game. It actually plays really well. I have a controller with drift, and I can barely tell it does. Like, that's how smooth this game is.
Ah, this level.
Class knows this level. So now we have a boat for controls, which is pretty neat. It actually does have its own biz. And if you can see that kind of thing spinning over there, in the middle of that, it might be a little hard to tell, but there's a whirlpool, and that will actually pull you in. So it has a little bit of its own mechanics to it. Dude. Here we go. Death. Where's the hangman?
I think the card said death.
The card said death, but I wonder if the level's hangman. No, hangman is something else. Never mind. I remember where hangman is. flippy. Here we go. Final boss, kind of. You'll see. Almost didn't make that one. I think now's the hangman. Yeah. This is what I was remembering. Oh. So if you miss any of those, you kind of get hit. So, I really like the controls in this game. You can use, if you're using like a controller, you can use your main control stick. You can use the left or right control stick. You can also use the D-pad. They're all interchangeable, and you don't need to set one thing to one thing. You can just use it interchangeably while you play. It's really nice. So if you're more used to like aiming with your right stick and moving with your left, you can just do that. The sun. Oh boy, here comes the gross section. Ladies and gentlemen, our final boss.
Oh, that mint toothpaste. Oh, ow.
Alright. Actual final boss. This one is by far the hardest of the levels. Death is very, very possible in here. So these are very much like bullet hell bullets, where you have to kind of guide them. Or else you're just gonna get hit. No!
No!
I always mess up on that one. Oh, jeez. Remember that thing I was telling you about? That you need to remember that we killed them?
Then the voices of the three divine arcana echoed from the beyond. And through the wind, their words soared. From the shards of your broken heart, the real peril is risen. You have restored the lost harmony of the world. Now you must go and find harmony in your home. Not long ago, in a town much like yours, there was a young woman who fell out of love, asleep, away. For years she fell through spirals of sadness and anger until she could not fall any deeper and fell right back into her groove.
So good. Boy, howdy do I love this game. This is one of the few games that I can point to and be like, the aesthetics of this has carried it a lot. And I am down for these aesthetics. I love high energy visuals and sound so much. Yeah, and that was Queen Latifah as the narrator. Say bye, Queen Latifah.
Sayonara, Wild Hearts.
Well, there you go, ladies and gents. Sayonara Wild Hearts. For challenge modes, for people who might be like, this might be a little too easy, you die and you just come back, whatever. YOLO mode. You play through all of the songs in this game, and if you die once, it stops. You have to start all the way from the beginning again. You can only unlock this if you, gold rank all of the other levels individually. So, yeah. If you want some teeth, there it is. Very fun game. I love the style, love the aesthetic, love the high energy. It's also not like the hardest game in the world. It's very approachable. And it's very much like you play through it, you have a good time, you can leave. If you want to go back for like self-improvement, you feel like you want to do more, the game has that. It's actually something that I've really enjoyed. Also, the achievements. I really like how like they're very like riddle-esque. 20 times I risked my life without failing where a diabolical trio appear. I know what that is. And then there's also the sides that also have like reborn in a daydream, my secret is in the left eye 4 times. There's other ones. Up is down, down is up, where I slide 25 times. Slide 25 times where you get a lot of ups and downs, I guess. I heard her sing goodbye before my journey to the sky began. Like, all of this kind of makes you kind of think what it is, and then once you actually see the achievement, it's actually really interesting to go back into, like, the area to, like, pick the songs, and then actually try to do those things. Like, where is that one? This one. Where you get to be the car. Getting no points in that actually changes the entirety of how that level is played. It makes it very fun to actually do the achievements, instead of just something that's just monotonous. There's also the snapping, clapping section, this one. Don't pick up any small hearts. Like you can pick up the medium ones, but do not touch any of the small ones. And it completely changes how you play that level. It's very, very, very fun. I greatly recommend this game. It's so good. If you guys don't mind, there's actually maybe a little bit more I can do for you guys. If you guys like RNG, rolling for things, I got quite a handful of rolls to try to get a character in a gacha game. And I think that gacha game's coming back up in about like 20 minutes. So if you guys wanted to hang around for that, let me know, or else I'm out of here.
Or else we say sayonara.
Oh.
Dun dun dun. Do mean Genshin.
We do mean Genshin. It will be for Genshin. It will be specifically to try to get Klee. Because I missed her the first time, and I really would like to get her.
Yeah, the banner for Klee. It's almost around. Let's stream to get a hit the bed. Sure, time for all-in rolls.
Basically, I'm gonna be going all in until I either hit clear or I run out. One of the two.
Till you bap clean.
Yes.
I'm waiting.
Have a good sleep. Hit that bed.
I am saving all of my baubles.
You already.
I like to call the rolls baubles, so if anyone ever gets confused, it's just me.
Baubles.
I like to call them baubles. Which also unfortunately confuses Piph sometimes. Because sometimes I don't make a distinction between the blue baubles and the rainbow baubles. I just call them baubles.
They're all baubles in my heart.
They're all baubles to me. But I am a lot more interested in the characters that are going to be coming from Inazuma.
Thank you. I will try to have as much luck as possible. Good job. Thank you. We are going to be trying to see if the game is up. Oh, I think it might be up right now. I think it might be early.
Oh.
It's right now verifying file integrity. Which is good because the game sometimes isn't the most stable thing. So there. So, like most games that I play on this, I do want to just showcase the things that I really like to you guys. I hope at least one of you becomes more interested in Sayonara Wild Hearts, showing other people this game, what have you. It's a fun experience for Piph. The computer is just like, allow access? I'm like, yes. I've been allowing the access to that game for quite some time. Oh boy. What do we got? Open. Open. There we go. Get one of those. I think this is Genshin. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Hey, give me a second. I'm going to make sure this fits the screen instead of just it being in a weird spot. There we go. And then Glass gets to see what's going on.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm going to actually do some rolls.
Oh,
There's the new event thing that's coming around. I don't care about that. Yeah, probably.
Where would she be at this time of day?
Who even knows Paimon?
Might as well check with the night.
You, Paimon.
Paimon.
Paimon, please. I'm trying to roll for her. Paimon, please.
Paimon.
Alright. Here we go. The wishes for Klee. 10 rolls. It's a purple. We didn't get her. Let's see what we did get.
Barbara.
It's official. Number 1 being official, not bad.
Barbara is on the banner, so there's a high likelihood that Piph will get even more Barbaras that he has no use for because he already has a maxed out Barbara.
It is true. It's all true. It's not bad.
Purple spear.
Dope.
There's a sucrose.
Hey, good. I don't have her maxed yet.
2 purples.
Better than my usual.
This will be your 30th roll on the banner.
I think so. The bell. That's it.
The bell. 40. Fischl is really good at max her constellation some time ago, and she's incredibly powerful.
Yes. There she is!
Barbara! At least you get some stuff for already having a barb.
Yeah.
50.
Got a sucrose?
Sucrose.
Pretty good. Official? You know, my normal rolls have been way better as of late. So that's pretty good. We don't have another 10 roll at the moment. We can get it, though. Let's see if I can do really quick math. So, say 800. So we can get 4. There's the suit. You can get her.
There's the outfit. Which you gotta pay money for.
Yep. Let's see. So we want these. We want 4 of these. For another 10 roll. And
This
go to
will be the 60th.
I think so.
It's another purple. Because of the event that is around, Piph will be able to get a few more primo gems for doing the event.
It is true.
So, not all is lost, but
I
no
can
clean yet.
I can right now get 1 wish. Oh wait, I also get primos for
the maintenance.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just gotta get
There we go. Oh man, 600. Alright, Gotta do some single rolls.
It's a blue. 61. A 62. A 3. A 4.
And then we can still get 1 more. Shop. Get the last one there. And then wish.
65?
There's a purple.
There's a purple.
It's another
It's official.
Now we can, now, since we got her, get another one. That's the quest. Shop. She gave us 2, giving us just enough to get 1 more of these.
66.
And let's go to wish.
No
Alright.
blue.
No Klee. But we did get quite a few Fischls and Sucroses. We might actually hit maybe a top constellation on Fischl. Constellation. No, not quite. Almost top constellation. That's really good. I'm very happy to get more constellation for Fischl. And Sucrose is also there too.
No.
We'll see how much I get this coming week. Oh, we didn't get like anything for Sucrose.
Not much, no.
Her top one's pretty good. That actually gets her to become pretty viable as a usable character. Alright.
Don't worry, not all hope is lost. There's plenty of primos out in the Genshin world, like the trying out character section and the event, the BP. Well, sort of the BP.
Oh,
You can get blue rolls.
you know what? We do have a few blue rolls. Since we're here, do some blue rolls.
Oh, yeah. Just throw in a few. Blue.
I don't really know how close I am. I don't think I'm very close. For the basic banner. I did get some pretty good, like, I usually don't get 2 purples when we're doing 10 rolls. So it's very nice to get something like that.
I refrain from going and speaking about my roles. It infuriates some of our friends.
Yeah. Well, that's for the rolls. We didn't really hit much. But if I do roll for next week that's coming up, I should be able to hit soft pity at very minimum. Maybe. Depends on if I get another, like, 10 between now and next week. Which might not happen, but depending on how much I can get through the event stuff, maybe.
Maybe. Doing your dailies.
Yeah.
The event.
Well, thank you everyone for watching this freaking action-packed stream that we played through 3 games. Completed Divinity 2.
And Sayonara.
And Sayonara Wild Hearts. And did some pretty heavy rolling in Genshin.
Yeah, 66. If my count was correct.
Have yourselves a fantastic night. Backstabbing, cards, and all in. Good night.
Good night.